Error. Device access detected.
That doesn't sound good.
Was that the spot? I don't think so. At least, not directly.
Attention. All personnel must vacate the facility immediately.
Something doesn't want us here. What exactly was this place?
Seen anything like it before?
No. There. That's our way out.
Error. Unauthorized access. Initiating facility lockdown. Stay out.
What's going on?
Well, at least the emergency lights work.
What just happened?
Minerva's nearly here. I think it's trying to keep us out. I'll scout ahead, see if there's a way to get us in.
You sure we shouldn't come with you?
Well, yeah, Minerva could be dangerous. Let me make sure it's safe.
Okay.
We'll be right here if you need us.
Oh. Can I go up there? Where's the way up though? I'm not sure which way to go up, but anyway.
Okay, I need to find where Minerva's hiding. I should look for a way to access the facility's systems.
Alert. Princess, you wanted here.
Nope, sorry. You're not getting rid of me that easily, Minerva. Let's see where this leads. I can feel a draft above. Might be a way out of this shaft.
Is that correct? Is that right?
And I'm outside. I need to find a way back into the facility.
Right.
Maybe I could work my way in higher up the mountain.
Is that correct? Is that right?
And I'm outside. I need to find a way back into the facility.
Right.
If I can get Minerva to cooperate, I can merge it with Gaia. Finally bring her back, and we can start fixing the Blight. And maybe she can help me figure out who those strangers in the proving lab were. A clone of Elizabeth. Then why did they want it back up?
I saw Barry's there. I'm so tempted to go there. Alright, hey. Whee! Yeah. That's fine. I saw Barry's there. I'm so tempted to go there. Alright,
Pipe's up there. Might lead me to a way back in. But how?
Yeah. Can I take this down? I don't think so. That. Let's go.
So those rocks look loose. I think I can clear them. There's Plainsong. I hope the Otaru are doing okay after the attack.
Can't enter this location. Alright. Oh no. No. How do I break this? Oh no. I was thinking, do I have any explosive? Because I don't have any explosive.
Another shaft.
Okay. I hate going through like dark.
Okay, now I've got to find a way to plug into this place. Some kind of dome.
What do they call it? Claustrophobic.
Wonder what it's for.
Alert. System core penetrated.
Minerva, I need the console. Please.
Access denied.
It didn't used to be like this. Do you remember it? Anything? You were part of something bigger once. Something good. Gaia. That's right. She can live again. But only if you give her the chance. I can't reboot her without you.
Light. Cease.
I think you'll disappear into her. Become part of her. Like you used to be.
Three. Will cease.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you, Minerva. Elizabeth Sobek. Alpha Prime.
Master override activated. Restoring Minerva function to original code. Do you wish to initiate heuristic mate?
Here goes.
Greetings, Dr. Sobek. A moment. Scanning data. So it is Aloy. Not... We have much discussed, but my heuristic matrix will not be complete for several minutes more. In the meantime, you familiarize yourself with this facility. It is our best option for a base of operations, and you can make use of its equipment to improve your ability to override machines.
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds good.
Shall I grant access to your companions? They will be here shortly.
Okay, but don't overwhelm them, okay? They don't have a lot of experience with things like, well, you.
So no fake?
No. This time she's real. Laurel, Zoe. This is Gaia.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Gaia's still, waking up. Let's look around.
I will highlight the location of the lab on your focus. I have established a network of your focuses, allowing you to communicate when apart.
Good. So what was this place?
A regional control center. Zero Dawn progeny would have overseen terraforming operations in the area.
Well, I thought they were going to talk. Well, I know, but you know,
What's
she
all
need to
this?
wake up,
This
you know.
was intended as the main gathering space for control center operatives.
You could fit a good number of people in here.
To start with, you two go ahead. I'm going to poke around a bit.
All right. Well, I thought they were going to talk. Well, I know, but you know,
What's
she
all
need to
this?
wake.
Some of the machine data you recovered from the repair bay below us appears to be accessing the terminal in this room to repair and complete the override.
I'll take a look.
Right. So I need to get at these material. Okay. Great job. So I need 3 of the horn. That's fine.
Data from machine parts to fix the corrupted override.
My initialization is complete. You may continue to explore the facility, Aloy. When you are ready, return to the control room.
Well,
We
of course
have
we're
much
going.
to discuss.
We're going back to the control room. I can't do anything yet because I don't have the material to do it. Let's go.
Okay. Maybe it's time to talk to Gaia.
I'll leave you to it.
Aloy,
Hi. So you're ready?
yes. Initialization is complete. All tests show that my heuristic matrix launched correctly and is stable. You must have many gens.
Yeah. But 2 big ones first.
I want to know the strangers.
Maybe you can help me make sense of something. A while ago, I had a run-in with a group of...
All tests show that my heuristic matrix launched correctly and is stable. You must have many gens.
Yeah. But 2 big ones first.
I want to know the strangers.
Maybe you can... You know who they are?
The answer to that question is related to the extinction signal that woke Hades, prompting my predecessor's self-destruction.
The extinction signal? Yeah, that sounds ominous.
The signal did not come from Earth, Aloy. The calculations are complicated, but it appears to have originated 81 trillion years away. A distance so vast that light itself requires 8.611 years.
Okay, so... what's so far, and why does it want us dead? Serious.
A distance so vast that light itself requires 8.611 years.
Seemed like they failed. They didn't want it to know. They didn't want future humans to think that they were out there. Wait. The strangers who tried to kill me at the Hades...
Light itself requires 8.611 years.
Seemed like they failed. They didn't want it to know. They didn't want future humans to think that they were out there. Wait. The strangers who tried to kill me at the Hades...
Light itself requires 8.611 years.
Seemed like they failed.
Search for the others now. Transmitting query pattern. Receiving. Of Apollo, Artemis, and Eleuthia, I can find no trace. They are simply gone.
What about the others?
Ether, Demeter, and revealed. Receiving.
And Hephaestus?
It too stands revealed, but it is not like the others.
That's for sure.
In the year extinction signal, Hephaestus has evolved. Moreover, it is not confined to a single location. It haunts the global network that connects cauldrons to each other across the planet, making it exceptionally difficult to subdue.
Let me guess. We need it bad?
Correct. Its capabilities are essential. Without it, I can only delay the extinction of life on Earth. Moreover, it is not confined to a single location. It haunts the global network that connects cauldrons to each other across the planet, making it exceptionally difficult to subdue.
Let me guess. We need it bad?
Correct. Its capabilities are essential. Without it, I can only delay the extinction of life on Earth. Moreover, it is not confined to a single location. It haunts the global network that connects cauldrons to each other across the planet, making it exceptionally difficult to subdue.
Let me guess. We need it bad?
Correct. Its capabilities are essential. The subordinate function must be loaded onto a data storage and physically carried back to this facility.
The cartridge your root kernel was stored on?
Yes. Its capacity is limited, so it can only carry one subordinate function at a time. But in all acts, it will suffice.
The 3 subordinate you detected. Them.
All 3 are relevant to problems currently plaguing the biosphere. Ether is responsible for detoxifying the atmosphere and moderating the weather. Poseidon controls the organic and chemical composition of water resources. Meter.
The 3 subordinate you detected. Them.
All 3 are relevant to problems currently plaguing the biosphere. Ether is responsible for detoxifying the atmosphere and moderating the weather. Poseidon controls the organic and chemical composition of water resources. Meter.
The 3 subordinate you detected. Them.
All 3 are relevant to problems currently plaguing the biosphere. Ether is responsible for Artemis rewilded the Earth with a variety of animal species. Eleuthia was responsible for gestating, nurturing, and acculturating a new generation of human beings. Apollo was tasked with preserving, organizing, and disseminating vast archives of knowledge and cultural achievements. Unfortunately, all Apollo data was purged on the 2nd of February, 2066, by order of Ted Farrow.
Pharaoh, huh? I really hate that.
Understandable. He appears to have been pathologically narcissistic, impulsive, able.
All three of the missing functions have already served their purpose, or were prevented from doing so. Do you still need them?
If attainable, yes. Restoring their remaining elements would increase my heuristic processing density. Unfortunately, I tracked them. They have disappeared without a trace.
You need Hephaestus from extinction. Why?
Every subordinate function has value, but Hephaestus is by far the most important. If attainable, yes. Restoring their remaining elements would increase my heuristic processing density. Unfortunately, I tracked them. They have disappeared without a trace. Tasking of existing completely reverse environmental damage. Recovering other things may buy us time, but without Hephaestus, I cannot permanently stave off mass extinction.
Given Hephaestus's importance, is there really no way to capture and merge it first?
I'm afraid that is quite impossible. In my present state, launched and merged with Minerva, I am operating at less than 1/5, 18% of my intended processing capacity. This dwarfs this figure. Were an attempt made to conduct the merge under these circumstances, Hephaestus would absorb me the other way around. A merge be attempt until my heuristic processing its own.
And how many subordinate functions is that going to take?
Merging Emeter and Poseidon will expand my heuristic to 41.6% capacity, exceeding that of Hephaestus.
You said Hephaestus isn't located in just one place.
Correct. Unlike net functions, which are confined to discrete physical processors, Hephaestus is distributed throughout the global network that connects the planet's core.
So, when the time comes to subdue it, how do we make that happen?
I do not know. While you are retrieving the procurable attempt to find a solution.
So, once Hephaestus has been recovered and merged, you'll regain the capacity to mass-produce machines at cauldrons around the world.
Yes, and to program their behavioral routines, or even control them directly.
So could you build an army of machines? Attack the descendants of Far Zenith and take them out?
It is in my nature to take any and all necessary steps to preserve life on Earth, human life above all. So yes, once I have been empowered with the capacities of I could design, build, and command such an army. Given the nature of the Far Zenith threat, doing so may be our only option. I must admit, however, that I have misgivings about using such technology to kill, no matter how aggressive the enemy.
That's good. It means you have a conscience. As Elizabeth intended.
Indeed. Given the nature of the Far Zenith threat, doing so may...
The sole purpose of the signal was to destroy life on Earth, right? Why would descendants of Far Zenith want to do that?
At this point, we can only speculate.
I mean, Earth posed no threat to them. We don't have the technology to get in their way. We didn't even know about them.
True.
Unless... well... could it be that they want the planet for themselves? They were a Gaia back of their own. I mean, if they did that... if they booted their own Gaia and boosted her power... until control of Hephaestus... and a forming system...
And yes, the system could be used to do what the extinction signal failed to accomplish. Snuff out life. and then potential of an entirely new biosphere. Specifications,
So it could be trying to do the same thing you are.
but with opposite results.
Extinction. Instead of salvation. Well, this is not good. You said Sirius is really far from Earth.
81 trillion kilometers, or 8.611 light years.
Right. So, how would the descendants have gotten here?
On a spacecraft, the Odyssey, though significantly more advanced. The journey from Earth to Sirius would have taken the Odyssey almost 300. This appears to have been much faster. If their ship departed Sirius at the same moment the extinction signal first began transmit, the journey was made in just 29 years, at an average of 0.297 the speed of light. If they did not set out for Earth and they learned of the extinction signal's failure, the journey was even faster, a mere 13 years, or 0.662 the speed of light.
Enough. You're making my head spin. Descendants I ran into at the Hades Proving Lab, they had a clone of Elizabeth Sobek. So that's consistent with the idea that they came here to salvage Zero Dawn technologies.
Yes. As your own experience demonstrates, a clone of Elizabeth Sobek functions in effect as a key to the terraforming zone.
But how could they have made a clone?
The Odyssey carried approximately 200,000 human zygotes, millions of animal zygotes, and billions of plant seeds. It is conceivable that Elizabeth Sobek's genetic material was sampled, with or without her knowledge, and carried aboard the ship in storage.
That's... Hey, but... I mean... This clone... How could she participate in this? Destroying Elizabeth's dream? It's evil.
It is difficult to know. Perhaps she is loyal to the group and shares their objectives. Or perhaps she is a subordinate and has no choice but to comply with their orders.
Elizabeth Sobek? A subordinate? I think so. The mission signal didn't just wake Hades. It made every subordinate function self-aware. Why?
I have wondered this myself. So far, Hades was the sole target, and the partial sentience imparted to other subordinate functions was incidental.
So the signal could only have been sent by someone who had thorough knowledge of the system, huh?
Yes. The signal's design was exceptionally precise and highly advanced. Were its intentions less malevolent, I would admire the intellect or intellects that produced it.
So if the descendants came to Earth on a spaceship, I guess we can assume that their technology is powered on all sorts, right?
Yes, as your encounter with them at the Proving Lab amply demonstrates, they appear to make extensive use of robotic servitors. Further, they seem to be equipped with some kind of protective energy field that shields them from harm.
Yeah, no kidding. The one I fought seemed indestructible.
Throughout history, every defensive
I guess we can assume that their technology is powered on all sorts, right?
Yes, as your encounter with them at the Proving Lab amply demonstrates, they appear to make extensive use of robotic servitors. Further, they seem to be equipped with some kind of protective energy field that shields them from harm.
How did you figure out that the extinction signals...
The key came with data on your focus, from Silent's interrogation of Hades. The duration of the signal itself, 17.22 years.
That doesn't make sense. You said that the signal took 8.6 years to Sirius. Why would the sighting after it was received and you blew yourself up?
Because the sender didn't know that had happened until it received notice from...
Which would take another 8 points back.
Correct. Only then would the sender stop broadcasting, after a total of 17.22 years. So the duration, halved, gave me the distance the signal traveled. With that in mind, I simply scanned my astronomical database for any relevant location 8.6 light years away. Because it was far Zenith's intended destination, Sirius was the only local source.
What is the state of the biosphere? Is the terraforming system functioning at all?
In a sense, the terraforming system never stopped functioning. The difference in predecessor's destruction is that there has been no central governing intelligence to monitor its robotic agents and assign new tasks. The result, error accrued, and day by day has gradually veered ever more sharply towards destruction. In recent months, disturbances in the biosphere have become obvious. These bellwether phenomena offer just the merest glimpse of the complex and accelerating cycles of environmental dysfunction, now driving Earth's biosphere towards collapse.
Then you can to stop it.
If you can return Ether, Poseidon, and Demeter to me, I can improvise modest corrections to parts of the system. Weather will improve, water will be purified, and rampant plant growth curtailed. But such corrections will not stave Earth's biosphere towards buy us time. Only with Hephaestus can I design and produce new robotic agents designed to permanently reverse the damage that had accumulated. All efforts must be to that end.
How long do we have that?
At present rates, without additional factors, the biosphere will cross a point of no return in approximately 4 months.
And if I gather Ether, Demeter, Poseidon, merge you with them?
We will only gain.
How long do we have that? I guess I should get going and start bringing back subordinate functions. What can you tell me about their locations?
When my predecessor destroyed herself, the subordinate functions sought physical processors capable of holding them. So in each case you will be looking for a powerful computer of some kind. Ether is and therefore might be the easiest to acquire. However, it appears to be in the middle of Tanakh territory. Of that tribe is limited to data I read on yours, but they seem to have a significant inclination towards violence.
Well, that's a nice way to put it. Poseidon and...
Poseidon has taken shelter in the desert south of this location. My substratal geography data indicates that a major old-world settlement called Las Vegas was located there.
A ruin in the middle of the desert, huh? Strange place for an AI devoted to water.
Agreed. For Demeter, it appears to be located on the coast to the far west. Unfortunately, I am unable to provide any relevant data about the region. As such, it may be the most difficult to retrieve.
Okay, so 3 subordinate functions to go after. Ether, somewhere in Tanakh territory. Poseidon in the desert, and Demeter on the coast.
Where will you begin?
Obviously with the level 17 first, right?
I think for Ether.
Then I will assign Ether as the objective on your focus. If in it, I may be able to use it to quell the most severe storms in the region. Though I will require Hephaestus and the control over machines that it offers to permanently stabilize the biosphere. Should you change your mind, you can update your objective via your focus interface at any time. I will also transmit a summable data of all of the subordinate functions to you for reference. Is there anything you with? I know you have a great deal to accomplish.
I do, don't I?
Anything wrong?
I don't know. It's just that... Elizabeth set the bar pretty high. She had a dream for you, for life on Earth, and... a lot has gone wrong, and it's all on my shoulders to fix it. Do you think I can do it all? Repair the system, defeat Varzenith, live up to her example?
Absolutely. In her, my prayer, her unwavering conviction in your success. In you, all things are possible. You prevailed in purging hate and rebooting my system core. You will prevail in this.
Thank you, Gaia. Well, I guess I should get going.
I have unlocked the facility's exits. One leads onward to the west. The other leads back down the mountain to Plainsong. You wish to return east.
Varl?
Whoa! Gonna have to get used to that. That's you, Aloy?
Yeah. Gaia's opened the exits to this place. Can you and Zoe meet me by the west door?
Be right there.
Okay. I need to bring Ether back for Gaia. Varl and Zoe are waiting for an exit. But I could head back east first. Check on how Plainsong's doing after the attack. Or I could also look around here some more.
Are you sure?
Yes. I think it better this way.
After you, Aloy.
I need to head first. To, get more of Gaia's components. Make her stronger. You two can stay here in the meantime. Gaia to speed. I'm not trying to shut you out. It's like... training.
Actually, I'm gonna go back east to get Erend. Bring him here. Look, allies, friends can help. We have a place to stay now, and like Gaia can teach us, catch us up. It'll be okay.
Okay. Take these then.
One to wear, one for backup.
While you're at, stop by Stone's Echo and look for me. Give a message for Talana that I found a way over the mountain. Are you going with him?
No. Happened in the cave below. I want to stay here a while. There is much I need to understand. Maybe by the time you get back, I'll have a thing or two I can teach you.
Looking forward to it. When will you be back?
I'm not sure. But hopefully I'll have one of Gaia's missing components with me.
Be careful out there. Even in Plainsong, we heard how the Tens are suffering from storms, machines, and now Regala.
Don't worry about me. I'll be fine.
Good hunting, Aloy.
The snowfall's blanketing the land.